The Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of Cuba, His Excellency Rogelio Sierra Diaz, concluded his two-day visit to the State of Kuwait, which was aimed at developing bilateral relations and strengthening cooperation in several fields. The Cuban Deputy Foreign Minister held talks with several ministers and senior officials that resulted in the formation of health and sports committees, among others, and the exchange of expertise, in addition to discussing the latest developments in the regional and international arenas. Sarah Paris Group has more in this report.
The Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of Cuba, His Excellency Rogelio Sierra Diaz, concluded his official two-day visit to the State of Kuwait, which coincided with the 40th anniversary of the Kuwaiti-Cuban relationship.
We have concluded an important visit to the State of Kuwait. During that visit, we held several important meetings with the high-ranking officials. And during that visit, that also permit us to express to the authorities in the State of Kuwait our full readiness to enhance and consolidate the relations between our two countries, taking in consideration that the next month of May, we will celebrating the 40th anniversary of the establishment of the diplomatic relations between Cuba and Republic of Cuba and the State of Kuwait. The State of Kuwait was the first of the Gulf countries that Cuba has established the diplomatic relations after the triumph of the Cuban Revolution. And the Cuban diplomatic representation, the Cuban embassy, was the first embassy of the single Latin American country that was open here in the State of Kuwait in the 70s. Since that moment until now, the relations, they are very, very fruitful and positive. And we can say that now we are facing a new era. Now we are working for the increase the cooperation in the health care sector, in the sports sector.
The first Deputy Premier and Minister of Foreign Affairs, Sheikh Sabah al-Khalid al-Hamad al-Sabah, met with the Cuban Deputy Foreign Minister during his visit, and the two sides signed an agreement to prevent double taxation between Kuwait and Cuba.
Cuba is under a very important process of transformation in the field of social and economic. And I think that we should take the advantages of these kind of relations in this process. We sustained a political consultations in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. We were discussed about bilateral relations, and we review other topics. We were received, was an honor, by the first Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of Foreign Affairs, were agree in order to promote and enhance the relations between the two countries in many fields. We visited also the Ministry of Health in Kuwait and sustained an important meeting with His Excellency the Minister, and we were discussing about the topics related to the cooperation. The program was very intensive, but so productive. We had received an important help and support from the people of Kuwait and government for the rehabilitation of the water system in the three cities in Cuba, including the capital. And we received a donation from the Kuwaiti government, and these donations were very high appreciated, not only by the government, but also by the people of Cuba.
Moreover, the first Deputy Premier and Foreign Minister received an invitation from his Cuban counterpart, Bruno Rodriguez Parrilla, to visit Cuba in an attempt to further strengthen cooperation in all domains, and both sides expect this visit in the very near future. His Excellency, the Deputy Foreign Minister of the Republic of Cuba's official visit to Kuwait is just another step to further strengthen relations between Kuwait and Cuba, with the hope of more high-level official delegations visiting both countries in the near future. From the Cuban Embassy in Kuwait, this is Sarah Glubb reporting for English News.